over 65 years, McCarthy's in Defiance, Ohio has been here to help with your power sports needs. At McCarthy's, you'll find motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, and power sports gear from industry leaders like Honda, Kawasaki, and other trusted brands. We offer Honda motorcycles, ATVs, and generators, as well as Kawasaki motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, and jet skis. Head on over to our Facebook page to stay informed about our specials and promotions. And be sure to explore our current inventory, featuring heavy rebates and low factory financing. In Defiance, there isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than ours. We're happy to help you find the perfect recreational vehicle or the parts you need. Visit our products page at mccarthys-sales.com to see what we have to offer. If you need help making a decision, please don't hesitate to give us a call or stop by. We're always ready to assist. McCarthy's of Defiance. Call them at 419-784-2402 or stop by at 8373 North 66 in Defiance. Barney's Grill at Evansport has been serving their customers for over 20 years. Ice cold drinks, Ohio Lottery, great food, and good friends are all on deck at Barney's. Stop and get those delicious Barney burgers, cheeseburgers, chicken strips, fries, and onion rings tonight after the game. Taco Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. The Barney's Grill is located at 1101 Main Street in downtown Evansport. Closed Sunday and Monday, but give them a call at 419-428-2241 and be sure to check out their Facebook page for a look at all the fun. Barney's at Evansport, a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. South 66 Lanes is open and ready to create memories for all ages, from kids to adults. Located at 1923 South Jefferson in Defiance. It's just a short distance from Defiance High School and the perfect place for family fun. Whether it's birthday parties or weekend family gatherings, South 66 Lanes helps those feeling nostalgic to relive their special moments. Come on in and enjoy Glow Ball Bowling or join a men or women's league today. Or savor tasty snacks, tasty pizza, cold drinks, and so much more. Invite a friend or bring the whole family down to South 66 Lanes, where we can't wait to see you knock down those pins. For reservations for your bowling party, field trip, or special event, contact South 66 Lanes at 419-769-8233 and be sure to check out their Facebook page for daily events and hours. Home of the Tinora Rams bowling team at South 66 Lanes proudly supports the Rams. A big thank you to Vince Salinas, Michelle Bacon, and their family for their support of Tinora Rams and all of us here at Tinora Rams Live over the past few seasons. Brothers Tacos dedicates itself to working closely with their family to deliver to your family the best authentic Mexican cuisine to Defiance and the surrounding areas. As a family-owned catering business and pop-up food vendor, their mission is to make you and your guests feel like family, no matter the location or event. They cater to weddings, graduations, and small gatherings. Check out their Facebook page or contact them today by calling or texting 567-344-0055. Brothers Tacos looks forward to sharing their delicious food with you.
Are you tired of losing money on your 401k or other retirement accounts? Well, you're not alone. Do what many area residents have done and call Postal Insurance and Investments. With safe money strategies offered to you by PI&I, you can still have the benefits of market earnings without the risk of taking market loss. Sound too good to be true? Give us a call, and the experienced agents at PI&I will work with you to understand how you can do just that. If you're more interested in the CD-style accounts that are set up with low CD rates, PI&I agents can set you up an account with rates currently as high as 5.5% fixed, with certain restrictions apply. Call us today at 419-782-2500 to help you set up a plan that meets your investment goals. That's 782-2500. Postal Insurance and Investments, protecting everything you work for.
Are you ready to find your dream home in Northwest Ohio? Or maybe you're looking to sell and get the best value for your property? Then you need to call Matt Yost of RE/MAX Realty in Defiance. For more than 20 years, Matt has been the #1 sales agent in Defiance, consistently helping his clients achieve their real estate goals. A 6-time winner of the prestigious RE/MAX Platinum Club Award, Matt has proven his dedication to buyers and sellers alike. With 23 years of experience serving Napoleon and Bryan, as well as Paulding and Defiance counties, Matt Yost knows the market inside and out, and he's ready to put his expertise to work for you to make your property search or sale a smooth and successful one. Don't settle for less. Contact a leading agent in the area. Call Matt Yost at RE/MAX Realty at 419-784-3070 or reach him directly at 419-438-0790 and let Matt help make your next move a success.
Tonight on Tinora Rams Live, high school volleyball. Here with all the action is Michael Sebring.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to game number 9, match number 9, properly said, of the 2025 high school volleyball season here for the Tinora High School Lady Rams. Coming up live from Tinora High School, it's the Lady Rams hosting the Fairview Apaches in a huge GMC contest. Both teams come in with identical records, 7-1 overall. Both are 1-0 in the very early part of the GMC part of the schedule. The Lady Rams haven't played since last Tuesday, as Coach Bretta Haggerty always likes to take a full week off before the Fairview game. Last season from Fairview, the Lady Rams came home with a thrilling 4-set win, 3-1. Tinora won just 2 of the last 7 meetings between these two, though. The winner of this usually decides who's the champion of the Green Meadows Conference, and I believe for the last 6 seasons in a row, whoever has won this match has gone on to win the conference. But there's a lot of teams this year that want to have something to say about that. Ayersville, Paulding, Edgerton, all having really great starts to the year already. Signs Excavating is the pregame sponsor. They can assist with general excavation services, demolition, or emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist like a good setter. The Signs Excavating team is committed to doing the job right, on schedule, and within your budget. Based in rural Defiance, they serve Northwest Ohio, offering reliable and affordable excavation services for residential, commercial, and industrial properties. Signs Excavating offers a full excavation and trucking services, including stone hauling, trenching, demolition, land clearing, and drainage work. They are the official pregame sponsor of Tinora Rams Live Fall Sports Season. For all your excavation needs, call Josh at 419-769-2290. Or for all your trucking needs or just a general good time, call Brad at 419-481-3738. Or visit them on Facebook or signsexcavating.com. I set this up tonight, folks, so if you're listening and you want to chat, hop on the YouTube, and I can answer questions directly and or reply to insults, whichever you want to do. The chat is open on the YouTube channel. Last season, the Lady Rams made it all the way to the OHSAA Final Four, even though it wasn't at Wright State with 7 divisions, which was a bit of a ripoff, but what are you going to do? Finishing 27-1, losing in the state semifinals. The Rams were 7-0 in conference play, bringing home the GMC championship, the 10th overall for the Lady Rams program. Big losses for the Lady Rams a season ago. Letter winners Zoe Rosti, Paige Sebring, Kenzie Noggle, Avery Morris, Callie Snyder, Sophia Stark, and Alina Ankney, all seniors. So far in 2025, the Lady Rams, as we mentioned, are off to a 7-1 start, and they have 2 All-State players returning in Gamby and Krebs. Paige Gamby, who was first team All-Ohio last year, and Tatum Krebs, who I believe was honorable mention. Tinora has wins over Eastwood, Otsego, Elmwood, and last night, well, it's not last night anymore, Swanton. The lone loss came against Parkway, a team from the MAC. Returning letter winners, Tatum Krebs, Paige Gamby, along with junior Ella Schalblin. Only 3 returning letter winners. A lot of new faces out there for the Rams, but still off to a great start. Big new this offseason as the Apaches volleyball program at longtime coach Allison Chierlek resigned after last season. Chierlek helped revive a Fairview program that was very successful in her 11-year stint. That saw her go 215-88 with 3 conference championships and back-to-back district titles in 22 and 23. She was also back-to-back Crescent News Coach of the Year in those 2 years. The regional appearance in 22 was the first the program ever trip to regionals. Amy Hammer takes over as the new coach. She was an assistant for the last 5 years. She was actually a head coach at Antwerp for 8 years back in the earlier 2000s. She steps back into the spotlight. She's helping coach up her 2 daughters, Haley, who actually went to Ohio Northern last year to play volleyball, but transferred back here to Defiance. This year, she's playing for the Yellow Jackets volleyball program, and then her younger daughter, well, second oldest daughter, because she does have a younger daughter in the 4th grade, Aubrey, who's currently a senior on this year's version of the Apache volleyball program. Letter winners lost were only Abby Smith, a 4-year letter winner middle, and Izzy Bach. Returning letter winners, Aubrey Hammer, first team all-conference last year, Kenneth Kaufman, who was second team all-district, Patience McDaniel, who was first team all-conference last year as well, Isla Singer, Asia Brubaker, Liberty Vogelsong, who was honorable mention all GMC. The Apaches have a 19-5 overall set record this year in their 7-1 start. Head coach Amy Hammer, assisted by Brittany George and Brooke Haynes. The athletic director is Scott Highland in his first year also at Fairview this year. They represent the Green Meadows Conference and are black and gold. The Tinora Rams are coached by Britta Haggerty in her 11th at Tinora, where she is 223-40. JV coach Krista Bainfeld, freshman coach Morgan. That's not right. It's not Morgan Aiden. That was a couple years ago, Keith. You're setting me up here. Athletic director is Jake Essig. Legendary scorekeeper is Barbara Weekers. Rams are hunter green and white and also represent the GMC. So wherever you are, or however you may be listening, thanks for tuning into tonight's game. Coming up live from Tinora High School, it's the Tinora Rams taking on the Fairview Apaches. We'll send it down to the announcer for our national anthem and lineup introductions.
Please respect it for the reference. We never respect the game because of the outcome. And we thank you for your support of high school student athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and to respect all who have and are currently serving our country to defend the freedoms we enjoy, please stand if you are able to the playing of our national anthem. Send out the players who are visiting Fairview Apache. Number 1, Leah Heisenberg. Number 2, Jenna Kaufman. Number 3, Aubrey Canner. Number 4, Coco Seite. Number 7, Samantha Coleman. Number 8, Marissa Richard. Number 9, Liberty Vogelsong. Number 10, Isla Singer. Number 11, Patience McDaniel. Number 12, Belinda Munger. Number 13, Asia Brubaker. Number 15, Isabel Davis. And number 16, Amaya Perez. Apaches are led by head coach Amy Hammer, certified.
Oh, no.
And now the players for your Tinora Rams. Number 2, Macy McLeod. Number 3, Kelly.
All right, we're just about ready to play some volleyball here. Pretty good crowd out here tonight. We could do better. Two of the best volleyball programs in the 6-county area. Really should have a more packed stands than this. But I appreciate that if you're not here, you're tuning in and watching here on Tinora Rams Live. Tinora won the toss, and they will serve first. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both squads. Tinora is going to go with senior Paige Gamby, junior Ellis Schaublin, senior Christina Meyer, freshman Addison Dominic, sophomore Brooklyn Bainfeld, and senior Tatum Krebs. The libero is sophomore Macy Bainfeld. Fairview is going to counter with Nevaeh Heisler, Kenna Kaufman, Aubrey Hammer, Marissa Retcher, Liberty Vogelsong, Patience McDaniel, and Asia Brubaker. Liberty Vogelsong being the libero for the Apaches. First swing of the game from the left side is hammered. Roll shot is picked up by the Rams. Punched over from the back row. This one's hit deep, dug by Paige Gamby. Set to the outside to Krebs off the top of the block. Picked up by Fairview. Out of the back row. McDaniel, they say that was tipped. Didn't look like that made it over, but the referee said that was blocked up top. Fairview covered, then pushed it to the back corner for the point. Apaches take the first point of the match and lead 1-0. Hammer serving. Krebs from the outside, splits the block and goes down for the kill. Christina Meyer checks in the front row. Macy Bainfeld will rotate and serve as the libero. Set to the outside. McDaniel was actually set to the middle. That was tipped, but goes wide out of bounds. It'll be point Tinora. It's Asia Brubaker out of the middle. Looked like an outside set. Died inside a little bit. There's a service ace for Macy Bainfeld. Bainfeld again. Deep serve, too deep. Long, out of bounds. It'll be point Apaches. Take a look at the standings thus far. Tinora and Fairview both 7-1, 1-0. Paulding at 6-2. They're 1-0. Edgerton is 7-3, but 1-0 in the conference. Serve at Bainfeld. Pass out of system. Gamby tips it up front to Krebs, who tips it over. Outside swing, blocked by Tinora. Good coverage by Fairview. They'll set to the right side. Swing to the middle, dug by Gamby. Out to Krebs again off the top of the block. Setter dump. Krebs pokes it up. Gamby tips it over. This tip from the left side is picked up by Bainfeld. Schaublin out to Krebs. Krebs hits that ball. Sends a missile over it into the Fairview bench. Didn't transition out far enough to get outside that ball to get on top of it. She was leaning hard to her left. It's usually going to lead to a hit that's long out of bounds. Krebs, a little roll shot this time. Picked up by Fairview. They go out to McDaniel. Rips it down the line. Patience McDaniel with the kill for Fairview. They take the 4-3 lead. Love the way Patience is spelled, by the way. Just like it would be, like you would sound it out. Not like the patients that I don't have any of. It's Payshince. Bainfeld. Attack is picked up by the Rams. Free balled over. McDaniel from the outside. Soft roll shot. Dug this time by the Rams. Krebs off the top of the block for score. Krebs is going to use that height advantage she has to work the top of that Fairview block. If they close down the line, which is where she likes to go, then she'll just try to aim high for the hands and tool the block and get the points that way. Callie Wells checks in, front row. Ella Schaublin, the setter, serving. There's an ace for Ella Schaublin. Schaublin leads the area in service aces. Maybe. No, she leads the area in assists. I think she's top 5 in aces, though. That's a net tape shot. Curls over the dirty ace that time. If it clips the tape like that and trickles over, it's almost automatic. You're going to get an ace. Good pass this time from Hammer. McDaniel out of the middle is dug by Schaublin. Gamby bump sets out to Krebs. Krebs rips it cross court. Can't be controlled by Fairview. That's point Tinora. They've opened up a 3-point lead now. 7-4. On our Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Ella Schaublin, right hand jumps her, cuts it too hard left, goes wide out of bounds. Point Fairview. Amaya Perez is checking in the back row. She will serve for Marissa Retcher. Perez served down the line, right to Krebs. Schaublin gives it right back to her, rips it down the line, and that will score. Krebs will now go back to serve. As Perez must just be a serving specialist, she checks right back out, and Samantha Kuhlman takes her spot. Good pass from Hammer. Outside McDaniel, cross court shot is a kill. She just kind of guided that shot. She saw what was open, cross court, hit it above the libero and left back, and just kind of guided it to an open spot. Intelligent shot there from Patience McDaniel. Now she'll go back to serve. There's a service ace for McDaniel. There's a rocket of a serve this time, too long out of bounds. It's a high-risk serve. You can have good rewards out of it, but it's awful tough to be consistent when you hit your serves that hard. 9-7, Rams up by 2. Christina Meyer will serve. The senior middle. Good pass, set to the outside. Hammer misses long. Good choice there by Christina Meyer in middle back. She stuck her hands up and then pulled them right back down and let that ball sail out of bounds. That's smart by Hammer, though. If you see a middle in the front, or a middle that's in the back because she has to serve, you want to try to attack her because you're generally not going to be as good a back row player if you're a middle blocker. Good dig that time by Meyer, though. Kept it off the floor. Ends up a free ball. Push outside to Hammer. Hammer tries to tip, but doesn't get it over the net. That'll be another point for the Rams on an attack error from senior Aubrey Hammer. Gets a reassuring word from her mother, Amy. And now Christina Meyer will serve again. Rams up by 4, 11-7. Good pass set out to Hammer again. Hammer off-speed shot dug by Signs. Schaublin out to Gamby. Gamby turns it down the line, but too far. That's wide. Out of bounds. Point to the Apaches. Eisler checks out. Brianna Moniger will come in and serve for her. Good pass from Bainfeld out to Gamby. Gamby hits the same seam towards the right back corner. And that'll be a kill. Serving specialist Riley Baldwin in for Tinora. Misses her serve, though. She'll check right back out, and Brooklyn Bainfeld will take her spot. Kaufman, the setter for Fairview, will go back to serve. Both teams running a 5-1 offense this year, so the setter plays all the way around. All 6 rotations. Out to Gamby. Good cut shot from Gamby. She was set off the net. The ball pass was out of system. Good job by Charlton getting it out to her, and she didn't have much of a choice there. Gamby did. Took the hard cut shot, and the Fairview defense didn't adjust. Gamby will serve now. Set to the right side. Ball's blocked. Picked up by Fairview, though. Rams out to Krebs. Krebs down the line over the defense. Gets the kill in the corner. Hard driven ball. Kaufman playing very shallow in defense. Krebs took advantage and hit it high over top of her back into the corner. Good pass here. They're going to go back row attack. McDaniel. Dug by Gamby. Pulled out of the net by Schaublin. Punched over. Good coverage there by the Rams. Now we'll go out left side. Hammer down the line. Dug by, not dug, almost dug by Bainfeld. Brooklyn, that is. But Gamby couldn't control the second ball, so that'll be a kill for Aubrey Hammer. Now she'll go back to serve. 14-10. Rams up by 4 here in the first set. Good pass, Macy Bainfeld. Craps out, splits the block. She hit it right into the middle, but the middle hadn't closed enough. So the ball falls down on the Fairview side. Macy Bainfeld with the serve. Ball's blocked, but covered by Fairview. McDaniel again, this time tips it over the block. Creps in the coverage, right to McDaniel, who goes up and puts it down for the kill. Good pass from Macy. Up to Krebs. Krebs pounds it down through the block again. The middles from Fairview are just not quite getting their shoulders all the way back to square, and Krebs is squeezing the ball in between the arms and the net. Even if you can't get all the way out to your hitter, you at least have to push your hands to square. Another missed serve by the Rams. Apache is serving. AC Bainfeld, tough pass. Krebs has to help out. Gamby out of the back row is blocked. Rams with coverage. That attack from Fairview out of the middle is wide, out of bounds. It'll be a point to the Rams. Tinora up by 5 now in this first set, 17-12. Tatum Krebs will serve. Krebs, the area leader in kills this year so far. Left attack is dug by Gamby. They'll back set. Slide attack to Christina Meyer, but her tip raised the antenna on the way over, and that's going to be an attack error. Point to Fairview. Patience McDaniel will go back to serve for the Apaches. Good serve. Good up there by Macy. Tip by Myers. Block. Solo. One-on-one block. Nevaeh Heisler got her hands up that time and pressed it back down. If you're going to tip in the front row, you got to make sure you're tipping over that block. The first line of defense can't get you on a controlled tip. There's a service ace for McDaniel. The lead is down to 2 now, 17-15. Tenora's going to pull a third passer back. It's awful hard to pass with just 2 passers against a tough serving team. But McDaniel misses this time. Just the idea of a third passer back there made patients nervous, I guess. Christina Meyer will serve now. Good pass from Fairview. Set to the right side. Dug by Schaublin. Signed to the bump set to Gamby. Gamby's little baby roll. Kaufman on the attack. Is Doug. Transition. Gamby rips. Puts it right on the end line. Point for the Rams. They go back up by 4 now, 19-15. We're going to have a timeout on the floor brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza, and they will take timeout with them. Be right back after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Stark Brothers Advertising in Defiance is here to help you grow your business. If you are a business, new or old, looking to improve your customer reach, Stark Brothers Advertising is here to help you and to get your name to stand out from the others. Contact Brian Stark at Stark Brothers Advertising for more information at 419-438-2063. Stark Brothers Advertising, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams. Serving area farmers since 1912, the Jewel Grain Company has 5 locations in Northwest Ohio, including Jewel, Okolona, Ney, Marks Center, and Hicksville. They can offer grain storage and handling, grain marketing, farm supplies, including fertilizer, ag chemicals, and feed. Jewel Grain offers seed sales, soil testing, and can help with your lawn, garden, and pond needs. Reach them at 419-497-2101 or online at jewelgrain.com. Jewel Grain is a sponsor of the Tinora Rams Huddle Cameras. A big thank you to Vince Salinas, Michelle Bacon, and their family for their support of Tinora Rams and all of us here at Tinora Rams Live over the past few seasons. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
All right, we're back out here at the mountaintop as the Rams hosting the Fairview Apaches. They lead 19-15 in this first set, forcing a timeout by Fairview coach Amy Hammer. Christina Meyer will continue serving. McDaniel pass out of system. The bump set high to Hammer. She'll go cross court. Dug by Signs. Schaublin bump sets high. Gamby off the net, but what a roll shot. Such a part of the game she's gotten so good at, being able to adjust off the net, still hit an aggressive enough roll shot that's tough to pass, and in that case, impossible to pass. It had so much drop on it, it fell down in front of the defenders. So you don't just settle for sending something weak over. You still learn how to attack when the ball's out of system. Paige Gamby has gotten so good at that. That ball's overpassed. Gamby, Schaublin right back to Gamby in system this time. Big rip, overpass, attack again. Picked up, though, by Fairview. Back to Gamby again. Shot from the left side for Hammer is almost dug, but goes out of play. That'll be a kill in the side out for the Apaches now. They trail by 4. This front row right now is first team All-Ohio senior and 2 freshmen for the Tinora Rams. Tough pass, long run, Schaublin. Good cut shot there by Gamby. Overpass picked up, sent over by Fairview. Gamby in system this time, perfectly splits the block for another kill. Paige Gamby very efficient in this first set. Attacked 13 balls, only 1 error, 5 kills. Krebs attacked 14 balls, only 1 error, 7 kills. Riley Baldwin, the serving specialist, will check back in. Good pass for Fairview. High bump set to Hammer. Her roll shot is dug, but overpassed. Slide attack behind the setter. That's dug by Signs. Set to the middle. Good pickup, good hustle there by Fairview. Outside swing, kill for Paige Gamby. Lead is up to 6 now, 22-16. Baldwin, good serve. Perfect pass for Fairview. They go out to Hammer. Hammer cross court, dug by Macy. Schaubelin comes and gets it. Gamby tried to go the aggressive cut shot again, but put a little too much on that one and goes out of bounds. Gamby out of system ball, pokes it back in the corner. Gets the kill. Here comes Tatum Krebs back in the game. As Gamby will go back to serve. We have another timeout here called by the Apaches. We'll take timeout with them. Be right back after this on one. Nope, not that. On Tinora Rams Live.
South 66 Lanes is open and ready to create memories for all ages, from kids to adults. Located at 1923 South Jefferson in Defiance. It's just a short distance from Defiance High School and the perfect place for family fun. Whether it's birthday parties or weekend family gatherings, South 66 Lanes helps those feeling nostalgic to relive their special moments. Come on in and enjoy Glow Ball Bowling or join a men or women's league today. Or savor tasty snacks, tasty pizza, cold drinks, and so much more. Invite a friend or bring the whole family down to South 66 Lanes, where we can't wait to see you knock down those pins. For reservations for your bowling party, field trip, or special event, contact South 66 Lanes at 419-769-8233 and be sure to check out their Facebook page for daily events and hours. Home of the Tinora Rams bowling team at South 66 Lanes proudly supports the Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
All right, Rams 2 points away from taking this first set. Paige Gamby will serve. Tight pass pulled out of the net by Fairview. Punched over. Gamby with the dig. Schaubelin goes to Krebs. No, behind her to Dominic off the top of the block. Kill for the freshman, Addison Dominic. Set point brought to us by Okolona Tavern. Brad and Julie Wilkerson. It's going to be a service ace for Paige Gamby to close it out. And the Rams take the first set of this pivotal GMC match. We'll take a break, come back, look at some of the stats, and have the start of set number 2 after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Logan Bailey down here with Owen Ackerman, the Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game. Owen, excellent performance tonight. You had a couple nice touchdown receptions. What was going through?
That is not the Postma ad, Keith. You tricked me.
The winery at Harvest Moon Golf Course, the old St. Mike's, sits on 110 acres at the corner of Meekus and Domersville Roads in Defiance. It has become the new go-to spot after the game. Harvest Moon is open for all after-game gatherings, whether it's football, basketball, volleyball, or track. They're just 1 mile down the road and ready to serve the community after events. They offer assorted flatbreads, quesadillas, loaded kettle chips, various dips, and a meat and cheese tray. A full bar and non-alcoholic drinks are also available. Harvest Moon is very family-friendly. Stop by after the game on Friday night for fun, bring your friends, and make a new tradition. For more info, call 419-219-0007 or visit their website at thecompound.com. Click on Winery Events for all the upcoming fun. Give something new a try. Head out to Harvest Moon for all the fun after the game. Hey, local athletes and sports fans. Whether you're on the field, hitting the gym, or cheering from the stands, your body works hard and deserves the best recovery. With over 2 decades helping area athletes perform at their best, Carrie Radzik and her team at Defiance Therapeutic Massage and Wellness Center are now offering new services to support the whole community in living healthier and more balanced lives. These exciting new services include the Halo Sauna, which combines dry salt therapy with medical-grade infrared heat for deep muscle recovery and reduced inflammation. Salt room halotherapy, where you can clear your lungs and airways, improve skin conditions, and boost the immune system. Medical-grade red light therapy, which helps to accelerate tissue repair and promote cellular healing. Foot detox and mineral foot detox, where you can release toxins and restore balance after a stressful week or workout. Each therapy can stand on its own or be combined to create a personalized recovery experience that meets you right where you are. Are you ready to de-stress and live well? Visit DefianceTherapeutic.com or call Carrie Radzik at 419-784-0101 to book your appointment today. Carrie Radzik and her team are proud to support local athletes and wish the Rams all the best. Buckeye Aerial Ag is the new generation of crop maintenance. Buckeye Aerial Ag offers a custom spray drone service for applying pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers to area crops. They use a high-precision GPS and flight path planning to target chemicals only where needed, reducing off-target drift and chemical waste. Buckeye Aerial Ag can spread cover crops as well as seed cover crops on all current standing corn and soybean fields. Give Sean a call at 419-439-2225. Check out their Facebook page and their excellent videos of the drone in action in area fields. Tinora alum Sean Hammonds and Buckeye Aerial Ag say, "Go Rams!" Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Welcome back here to the impromptu Pat Benatar concert. Let's take a look at some of the stats from that first set. Carrying the load for the Rams with 30 of their 36 attack attempts, Krebs and Gamby, and 14 of the 15 team kills. Gamby with 7 on her 16 attempts, 2 errors. Krebs with 7 on her 14 attempts, just 1 error. Addie Dominic chips in with the other kill. Ella Schaublin had 12 assists defensively. Gamby led the way with 6 digs. Schaublin and Jade Sines each had 3. As the Rams hit 278 as a team, led by Krebs with 429. Dominic technically hit 500, 2 attempts, 1 kill. Fairview will serve first. Amaya Perez. We'll get things started here in set number 2. Gamby, perfect pass. Charlotte out to Krebs. Krebs off the block, gets the point. The block is getting there. They just aren't able to get it closed and pressed or high enough as Krebs is working the high part of the block. Macy Bainfeld with the serve. Tough pass out of system. Daniel with the down ball. Macy with the dig out to Schaublin to Krebs. That's dug by Fairview. They'll set the right side, go down the line. That's in. Good attack out there by Asia Brubaker. Got that ball down the line for the kill. Now Liberty Vogelsong will serve the libero. Krebs is blocked this time. Good coverage from Gamby, who pokes it up in the air and it falls over in the middle of the Fairview defense for the bump kill. Schaublin serves. Long out of bounds. Point Apaches. I think Fairview took a brief 1-point lead in that first set. Other than that, they just kind of played from behind the whole set. And then Tinora kind of extended it a little bit at the end and pulled away to get the 25-17 set win. Brooklyn Zedike will serve now. Good serve. Ball out of system. Back row attack from Gamby. Scramble picked up by Fairview, though. Free ball. Opportunity for the Rams. They'll go right side to Christina Meyer, but she's blocked. Blocks brought to us by Hall Crop Insurance, Mr. Chad Hall. That service right on the sideline. Perfect serve by Zedike. That'll be a service ace. Once again, when you only have 2 in serve receive, it's really difficult to cover a line in particular. Macy Bainfeld got a couple steps over there and just kind of hoped it was going to be out, but it wasn't. That one right at Gamby, but a handcuffs her, and that'll be back-to-back service aces for Fairview. And I'll lead 5-2. Another tough serve from Zedike. Good pass this time from Gamby out of the middle. It's Wells. She hits it long out of bounds, going for the back corner. Attack error gives the Apaches now a 4-point lead very early in the second set. Service error. Good run back there by Brooklyn Zedike. Now Krups will rotate back to serve, and Gamby will go to the front row. Krups, the 6'1" senior, walks up, hits a good serve. Out of system ball, bumps that up to the front row. McDaniel tries to be aggressive with it, but hits it into the tape and down for a Tinora point. Oh, we have a appearance from the Tinora student section doing a little cheering down here. Both teams have a decent student section, but just haven't said very much yet. A game of this magnitude, I expected more fire out of them. Gamby with the roll shot. Doug, transition. McDaniel in system off the top of the block, and the block was in the net. That'll be a kill for Patience McDaniel, and now she'll go back to serve. Good pass there from Macy. Set out to Gamby. Gamby off the top of the block. Scores. Rams cut the lead to 2. I think Aubrey Hammer's out of the game right now for Fairview. Christina Meyer serves. Indeed, Aubrey Hammer is out of the game. Gamby rips the ball down the line, and that's going to score. Service error for Christina Meyer. I don't know if Hammer is hurt or just getting the break, or her mom's just not pleased with her performance, but I don't think there's an injury. This might just be a coach's decision here. We'll see. Pass from Signs. Shalvin with the tip. Picked up by the Apaches. Gamby from the outside tools the block, and she will score. Nevaeh Heisler checks back in quickly, and then she gets subbed right out for the libero. They have a serving specialist for the middle. Baldwin, the serving specialist, in for Tinora. Tough serve. Good pickup, though. Saved back in. Attacked. Transition opportunity. Gamby out. Looking for a touch. They say no touch. Point to the Apaches. They go by 2 now. Heather Kaufman serving. Good pass from Bainfeld. Traveling out to Gamby. This time to the cross court. She finds a gap back there, and she gets the point. And she'll go back to serve as Krebs will check back in. Oh, I figured it out. Aubrey Hammer is in the libero jersey now. She is on the floor. She's playing libero. She made that pass right there, a good one. On a tough serve, tipped over from the left. Tinora in transition. Krebs puts it in the net, though. Attack air, another point for the Apaches. So change from Coach Amy Hammer. Aubrey wasn't really effective in the front row anyway. And she probably is their best passer, so she switched her to the libero jersey, which you can do between sets. You can change whoever your libero is. They did that. And now Hammer's playing libero. And it's Samantha Kuhlman hitting outside in her spot. Tipped over by the Apaches. Doug Krebs over the block. She's picked up, though, but it's out of bounds. So that'll be a kill on a little tap shot there with the left hand for Tatum Krebs. Now Macy Bainfeld will serve. Tough pass, out of system, sent farther out of system. That's going to be a point on the ball handling error for Tinora, and they've now tied it up at 10-10. Good serve from Bainfeld. Set to the outside, McDaniel. Dug by, no. Good diving effort from Charlin. Tried to save that back in. As Gamby dove to her left, got a left hand on it, sent it out of bounds. Charlin sent herself almost in the scorer's table to bring it back in, but didn't get enough air on it for a teammate to get a third touch. Hammer now serving. Good pass from Gamby. Krebs down the line, kill. Tied again at 11. Ella Schauble in the jump serve. Good set from Kaufman. McDaniel tried to go with the hard cut again. So hard to get that hard cut shot with an aggressive tempo on it if you're off the net that far. And she didn't navigate it well and put it in the net. Point to Nora. They take the lead now, 12-11. I think that's their first lead of this second set. Set to the right side. Swing, block. Covered by the Apaches, though. Joust at the net. Won by the Apaches. Those jousts are tough. Counterproductive as it sounds, whoever pushes second usually wins. And it was a joust to the net between the freshman and Wells and Retcher from Fairview. That ball from Krebs hits the antenna. That'll be a point for the Apaches. Fairview takes the lead back now, 13-12. Service error for Brooklyn Zedike this time. Came in and gave it a nice run last time. Only gets one serve in this time. Krebs will go back to serve. Good pass. Set straight up. Attack on the left by Heisler. Dug by Krebs. Saved out of the net by Schaublin, but then put it in the middle of the campfire, and everyone from Tinora just stood around and watched it. Patience McDaniel serving. Sails that one long, out of bounds. Didn't even seem to have as much on that serve, but still sent it long, out of bounds. Christina Meyer, the senior middle for the Rams, will serve. Her right-hand jump serve. Good pass from Coleman. Back row attack from McDaniel. Splits the defenders, and that'll be a kill out of the back row for Patience McDaniel. Ball back to the Apaches with a 1-point lead. Serving sub coming in, Brianna Moninger for the Apaches. Deep serve, backs the Rams receive up. Good pass though from Macy. Hard cross cut from Gamby. A little too much on that one. Is out of bounds. Attack error. Another point to the Apaches. Rams with 7 attack errors in this set alone. That's 7 of the 16 points Fairview has just on the attack errors. Push over from Bainfeld. Right side swing for the Apaches. Picked up. Set out to Gamby. Gamby right down the middle. Shank pass kill for Paige Gamby. Here comes the serving sub, Riley Baldwin. In for Tinora. Hammer back on the floor for the Apaches in the libero jersey this set. Coleman the pass. Another back row attack from McDaniel. Nice dig from Signs. A ball attacked out the side the antenna, though, by Paige Gamby. Attack error, point to Fairview. High number, uncharacteristically a high number of attack errors for the Rams this set. Gamby passes with her hands. She wants it right back. They don't. They go to the right side. Dominic is blocked, but Dominic was over the center line on the attack. And that'll be another attack error by the freshman middle this time. Fairview's opened up a 3-point lead. Good effort from Schaublin to keep it off the floor. Dominic sends it back to the corner. Tinora runs it down, but perfect shot to the back corner. Out of the middle by Marissa Retcher is going to be a point for the Apaches. Timeout on the floor taken by Tinora. We'll take it with them. Be right back after this.
Ladies, are you looking for a new hairstyle? What about some new fancy nails? Jenny Bidlack and her fantastic crew at Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get you all fancied up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of fantastic services, including haircuts, highlights, coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you are their number one priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or simply visit their Facebook page for online booking. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack and her staff say, "Go Rams!" Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back out here at the mountaintop, Rams leading 1-0 over the Fairview Apaches, but now trailing in this second set, 19-15. Kenna Kaufman continues to serve the setter for the Rams, for the Apaches on team. Serve right down the line. Good job by Brooklyn Bainfeld getting all the way to the line, watching that ball go out of bounds. What's worse is if you get all the way to the line, you stand there, then it lands on your foot. Yes, I've had players do that. Happens once in a while. Kind of an in-between set there results in a free ball. Chance for the Rams. Tip on the block. Kill for Tatum Krebs. Tips it right over the block. The right side was diving in there to probably pick that up, but the middle blocker, actually the right side blocker for Fairview, reached back to try to help. Most defensive players will tell those blockers, keep your hands back. Let us pass those things. Middle attack blocked by Tinora. Poked down by Dominic. Kaufman goes to the corner. That's picked up by Bainfeld. Good dig there by Kuhlman. Back row attack, dug by Gamby. Schaublin out to Krebs, tip over the block. Kaufman waiting on it this time. Out of system ball. Kuhlman with a deep push. Tries to get over the head of Gamby. She can't do it. Gamby punches up with one hand. Krebs with the kill in transition. Good scramble play there by Tinora. The lead is down to 1. Gamby with the serve. Another back row attack from McDaniel. Takes a little off. Schaublin drops off and digs it. Gamby off the block. Dug by Hammer. Kaufman in between. Kind of a lack of communication there. Results in a little push shot. Nice swing by Dominic in the middle, but dug by Fairview. Left side swing, dug by Macy. Krebs, a roll shot over the block. Picked up by the Apaches. Kaufman on the center dump. Diving dig from Paige Gamby. Tip over the middle. Picked up by Tinora. This time Krebs down the line. The line judge said out, then in. He put the flag up and then put her right back down. A quick moment of indecisiveness. The official, of course, has the final say, and I think he agreed with the call. Timeout on the floor called by Fairview. We're all tied at 19. We'll be right back after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Looking for some of the best pizza in the area? Don't settle for corporate pizza. Drop Zone Pizzeria is the answer. From amazing subs to mouth-watering wings to their famous pickle pizza, Harold, Liz, and the crew are always making something spectacular for their customers. In 4 of the last 6 years, Drop Zone Pizzeria has won the award for best pizza around. Drop on in to Drop Zone Pizzeria's 2 locations in downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road or at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker and find out for yourself. Order by calling Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or Stryker at 419-990-2525. Ordering is also available at toasttab.com. Be sure to visit the Drop Zone Pizzeria on Facebook. The Drop Zone Pizzeria says, "Go Rams!" Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Michael Sebring back with you out here at Tinora High School. Rams fighting back to tie this second set up at 19 apiece. Looking to take a 2-0 advantage. Paige Gamby with the serve. Tough serve to overpass. Krebs hammers it home for the kill. You do not want to give an overpass yummy to Tatum Krebs. She knows what to do with it. The Rams take the lead now, first to 20, as they lead 20-19. Hammer, good pass. Right side tip, blocked by Krebs and Dominic. Brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. Back-to-back big plays by Tatum Krebs. The senior coming up big in a big match. Right side tip, push down the line. Dug by Macy. Krebs again, pounds this one down the line. 3 points in a row for Tatum Krebs. Not the result you want if you're Amy Hammer. You call a timeout to stop the run, and the opponent rips off 3 more quick points. Here comes her second timeout. Timeout's brought to us by the Clubhouse Pizza in Ney. Jason and Rachel Gilliam will take this timeout with them and be right back after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Hey, you! Are you tired of staring at the same dingy colors at your home or business? Prosperity Painting is here to help change that. Prosperity Painting is a local painting contractor specializing in interior and exterior painting for residential and commercial homes and buildings. No job is too big. No job is too small for Prosperity Painting. Everything from painting, staining, epoxy floors, and wallpaper removal. Prosperity Painting is here to brighten up your life. They will make your old look new again. Check out Prosperity Painting and its amazing portfolio of work on their Facebook page. And be sure to give Mike a call for a quote at 419-789-0939. Prosperity Painting says, "Go Rams!" Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and Enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona
Back to
Tavern,
the action
a proud
on
supporter
Tinora.
Rams Sports Live.
Fairview gets the side out, much needed side out of the timeout. A kill from the right side by Asia Brubaker. They cut the lead to 22-20. Now Liberty Vogelsong, who started the night off as libero, will come in and serve. Good short serve overpass. Fairview does not kill it. They decide to set it up instead. They got to McDaniel. She's dug. Bainfeld from the back row. Right side attack. They say never went over. Wow. From this angle, it kind of looked like it did, but what do I know? I don't have my glasses on. Back row attack from the Apaches. Gamby, Schaublin, Krebs. Blocked. Brubaker goes up and gets the block along with Marissa Retcher. Brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. Fairview trying to hang in. 23-21, Rams with a 2-point lead. Gamby, tough pass. Macy with the help. Krebs off the top of the block. Left side swing from McDaniel. She goes roll shot. Dug by the Rams. Chaublin's dump is picked up by the Apaches. This time the tip over the block kill for Patience McDaniel. It's a 1-point game. The senior hammer. Serve just long. Service error gives the set point to Tinora. Brought to you by Okolona Tavern. As Callie Wells checks back in the front row for the Rams, the setter, Ella Schaublin, will try to serve out the second set. Right hand jump serve into the tape and down. Service error. Fairview's best friend at this point. Sub checking in to go back and serve will be Brooklyn Zedike. She got herself a couple of aces earlier in this set. Right hand jump serve, long, out of bounds. She answers the miss with a miss, but her miss was so much worse because it was game point. And Tinora takes the second set, 25-23. Rams escape. We'll take a break, come back, look at some of the stats, and have the start of set number 3 after this on Tinora Rams Live.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940. At Patriot Outdoors Hunting, our primary focus is on supporting military service members through outdoor therapy. We are a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting America's service members after their deployment ends. One way we do this is by offering outdoor experiences as a form of therapy. If you are a veteran or know a veteran who would enjoy an outdoor adventure, please share their name and contact details with us. We also encourage all veterans to register with Patriot Outdoors. Every month, we select winners for Patriot Outdoors gear and notify veterans about upcoming events. Registering also gives you a chance to participate in our annual hunting trips, which include the hunts for deer, turkey, and wild boar. To support a veterans trip or to donate products or services to help more veterans take part, contact us at patriotoutdoorshunting@gmail.com or call Jeremy Bainfeld at 419-579-0427. Patriot Outdoors Hunting, connecting veterans with the outdoors. Home of the free, Clubhouse Pizza
Because
in
of the
Nay
break.
is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in Nay will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things. Clubhouse Pizza in Nay. Ask for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams.
Attention, Defiance area farmers. Are you looking for top-notch crop insurance to protect your hard work and your livelihood? Hall Crop Insurance is here to help. Whether you're planting, harvesting, or just planning for the future, the dedicated team at Hall Crop Insurance takes pride in providing excellent service and the personal care farmers just like you deserve. You can reach Agent Chad Hall directly for all your crop insurance needs at 419-576-6140. Or for additional support, call underwriter Nikki Geisinger at 419-212-0744. If you need assistance or have any questions about your policy, don't hesitate to give Chad or Nikki a call at Hall Crop Insurance.
Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Take a look at that second set. Some of the stats kind of hinted at this halfway through the set. The Rams, uncharacteristic 10 attack errors as a team. Only 13 kills after hitting a 280 attack percentage in the first set. They only hit a 075 in set number 2. Krebs with 8 kills, 3 errors on 20 swings. Gamby with 5 kills, 3 errors on 10 swings. Schablin had a dozen assists. Rams missed 3 serves out of their 24, no aces. And defensively, Macy Bainfeld had 7 digs, Gamby 5. Brooklyn Bainfeld with 3. So we get ready to start set number 3. The Rams will serve. Paige Gamby will lead things off. Hammer maintains in the libero jersey for the Apaches. Dig the overpass. Set to the right side. Tapped over. Dug by the Rams. That attack from Krebs did not make it over the net. Fairview gets the first point of set number 3. Aubrey Hammer will serve. Good pass from Gamby. Schablin out to Krebs. Krebs puts another one in the net. Back-to-back errors for Tatum Krebs. Don't see that very often. Tight pass. Schablin jump set. Krebs this time splits the block and gets the kill. Macy Bainfeld will go back to serve. And Danielle from the left side. She splits the block and answers with the kill. Fairview goes up 3-1. Brianna Meininger will check in for the Apaches and go back to serve. Good pass, Gamby. Schablin out to Krebs. Krebs splits the block and gets another kill. By the numbers, with her attack percentage average, you know she's going to back up a couple of errors with a couple of kills. The errors aren't going to mount up very often, if ever, for Tatum Krebs. The setter, Schablin. Right-hand jump serve. Ace for Ellis Schablin. The ball shanked out into the crowd. Rams didn't have an ace last set. They get one now early in set 3. Another good serve. Right to Hammer, though. She makes a perfect pass. Middle attack. Block. But falls down on the Tinora side off the block. So that'll be a kill out of the middle for Heisler. Patience McDaniel will go back to serve. No spin on that float serve. Perfect pass, though. Krebs tries to go down the line. Over-rotated and cut it out of bounds. Three attack errors by Tatum Krebs early on in set number 3. Daniel risks server again. Too long, out of bounds. She doesn't even seem to be ripping those serves as hard as she did in the first set. She's almost going like more of a controlled float, but she's still mishitting them long, out of bounds. Tatum Krebs now will go back and serve. Good pass from Kuhlman. Right back to her. It's going to be a free ball, though. Bainfeld, Schaublin, Gamby. Through the block and down. Kill for Paige Gamby. Third set is tied at 5 apiece. Rams got a rather handily win over Hicksville to open GMC play last week, while Fairview was pushed all the way to 5 sets and extra points by Ayersville, winning the 5th set 16-14 over the Pilots. Service ace for Tatum Krebs. Rams are a very tough serving team, and serve receive seems to be a bit of a weakness at this point for the Apaches. Krebs tries to go down the line and misses that one long or wide out of bounds. Tied up back at 6. Jade Signs returns for Krebs. Ms. Perez checking in, serving specialist for the Apaches. Right to Macy Bainfeld. Schaublin out to Gamby. Cut shot, good. You thumb down that ball. It's such an aggressive angle, but if you're on the net and tight and you have hops like Paige Gamby does, she just makes it look routine. Addison Dominic returns. Christina Meyer will serve. Right hand jump serve, flips the tape. Good pass by McDaniel, though, off the tape. Up to the outside, Kuhlman, little roll shot. Dug by the Rams. Good hustle, pick it up. Throw it back to the corner. Well, the Rams are already still back there. So they still got it. Gamby almost breaks the tape on top by hitting the ball into it so hard. It goes straight up in the air, comes down on the Fairview side. Everyone was looking for it. And they couldn't handle the pass, so that'll be a kill for Paige Gamby. And now a 2-point lead for the Rams, 8-6. Christina Meyer, right hand jump serve. McDaniel, tight pass. Tapped down. I don't think she even got it. That was just a bad pass. That'll be actually an ace for Christina Meyer. Dominic was there in case it came over, but I don't think it did. Set to the right side. Tough angle to cut it back in. Wells digs it with the hands. Gamby out of system. Bumps it over. The right side block. Right side attack, is blocked by Gamby and Dominic. Brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. Rams open up a 4-point lead now, 10-6. Apaches don't have much offense right now. Can't get much going, but it all starts with serve receive. There's a perfect pass. I think they've actually gone to a 6-2 offense. Another change. Gamby on the little runner. Left side attack, picked up by Wells, tipped over by Dominic. Picked up by the Apaches. Middle attack, good dig by Signs. Dominic tips it again. Left side push from Kuhlman. Dug by Meyer. Wells from the right side. Good dig from the Apaches. Coolman mishit again. Gamby with the dig. They give it back to her. She has no transition. Just a little hop shot. Deep shot to the corner for Coolman. A little too long. Can't get it. Point to the Rams. A brief celebration during that rally. I think that was 1,000 something. I think it was 1,000 digs for Aubrey Hammer is what it was. Coach Amy Hammer is going to take a timeout to give them a chance to recognize a little bit, but also because their team's down by 5, 11-6. So congratulations to Aubrey Hammer on what appears to be her 1,000th dig, but not the way she wants it, down 2-0 and 11-6 in the third. Timeout on the floor. Brought to us by Clubhouse Pizza and Nay. We'll take a quick timeout with them. Be right back after this on Tinora Rams Live.
The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters. Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
The timeout. Rams lead 11-6. Looking to get the rare sweep of the Fairview Apaches under new coach Amy Hammer. She's a new head coach, but she's not a new coach. Been on staff here for the last 5 years. Was a former head coach and actually Crescent News Coach of the Year when she was at Antwerp for 8 years. Christina Meyer will serve. The senior middle. The right-hand jump serve. A little bit of top spin on it. Out of system ball. Set to the right. Blocked by the Rams. I think that was Dominic that got most of the hands on that. Up with her was Gamby. Brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. The Rams just have all the momentum. You can see the body language for Fairview. I think they were trying to run a 6-2 offense to get Kenna Kaufman to get some swings from the right side. They didn't have much offense, but I think they've abandoned that and gone back to 5-1 with Kaufman. She delivers the set to the left. The ball's dug by Signs, but Meyer and Gamby kind of run into each other, and neither one of them can get it. So good effort there by Jade Signs, but bad luck. It falls down to the floor between two teammates. And now Kaufman will go back to serve for the Apaches. Trailing by 5, 12-7. Good pass, Bainfelt. Childlin out to Gamby. Blocked, good coverage, but that was such an aggressive angle on the cut that the block didn't come back off the net by much, and the Rams can't pick it up. Kaufman with the serve. Signs, good pass. Childlin out to Gamby. Gamby powers through the block, gets it down this time for the kill. Right into the hands of the right side blocker, but with so much force, it kind of blew her hands backwards a little bit, and the ball dropped on the Fairview side. Baldwin with the serve. Kaufman over the center line on the set. That'll be an error. And a point to Tinora, and now lead 14-8. Riley Baldwin. Good serve, handcuffs Coolman a little bit. They set it back to her. She gets a down ball, back row. And lands in bounds. Rams thought that was going to be out, but it caught right on the end line. Vogelsong serving for the Apaches. Gamby, big swing, dug by Vogelsong, but into the net. Kaufman couldn't pull it out. Gamby will go back to serve as Tatum Krebs checks back in the front row. Good pass from Hammer. Swing out of the middle. Flies long, out of bounds. Attack error for Brubaker. Point to the Rams. 16-9. Rams up by 7. Pulling away here in this third set. Left side swing dug by Krebs. Schaubelin delivers it. No one there, but Bainfeld comes up and tips it over. Left side swing. Good dig from Gamby. Help up with Dominic. Rams get the free ball over. Good block there. Picked up by Fairview, though. Set out to Krebs. She's blocked. All the way back to the end line. Almost went out of bounds, but does land just inside the end line. Apaches in the double figures, 16-10. Krebs this time, through the block and down. She gets the kill. Now Macy Bainfeld will rotate back and serve for Dominic as Christina Meyer returns. Set to the left side, Daniel, dug by Gamby. Saved back in. Schaubelin sends it over. Right side set this time. Hit by Brubaker. Krebs gets a kill because the blocker for Fairview hit the tape on the net. And that'll be a blocking error and a kill for the Tinora Rams. Macy Bainfeld serve, tight, tipped up. The official says that Kenna Kaufman was over the center line on that tight pass, trying to make a play on it. And we're going to have a timeout here called by Fairview. It's all Rams in this third set. They lead 19-10. We'll take timeout with them. Be right back after this.
Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Marco's Pizza in Defiance offers authentic Italian pizza made with fresh ingredients and bold flavors. Marco's prepares their pizza using dough made daily with a special 3-cheese blend and their original sauce recipe. Pizza bowls, salads, wings, bread, desserts, and catering services are also available from Marco's Pizza in Defiance. Check out their hot deal special online, located at 900 North Clinton Street in Defiance. Give them a call, 419-784-1555. Order online at marcos.com. Marco's Pizza, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Macy Bainfeld with the jump serve. Out of the timeout. Set to the middle. McDaniel with the jam. Dug by Brooklyn Bainfeld. Krebs from the outside. Right at Hammer. Good dig from Hammer. But the ball's passed right on top of the tape and falls down on the Tinora side. Bainfeld again. Good pass here. Opportunity for the Apaches. The ball was set, pushed out too far past the pin. McDaniel tried to do what she could. It was so tight and past the pin, it was going to take a miracle shot to do it. And it kind of rolled on the top of the tape for a second, but did fall down on the Apache side. Another attack error. Bainfeld goes to the short serve. Right side swing, long, out of bounds. Right at the Tinora bench. Fairview just can't get anything going. It's been all Rams here, particularly in this third set. They now lead 22-10. Daniel left side swing. Bainfeld sitting there in the hole. Gets the dig, but no one got there to help her with that set. She dug that ball pretty high. Somebody's got to help her out there. Especially on a hard attack like that. Gamby from the back row tries to be aggressive, but hits it too long out of bounds. Apaches now trail by 10, 22-12. Back-to-back busted plays by Coach Bretta Haggerty, and she doesn't mess around with that stuff. She takes timeout right away. Does not want to see this momentum start to build the other way, even though it's highly unlikely you get outscored 13-3, but not taking any chances. We'll take a break with her. Timeout brought to us by Clubhouse Pizza and Nay. We'll be right back after this.
Looking for a law firm you can trust? Wiener, Hill & Weber has been providing exceptional legal services in Defiance and Northwest Ohio since 1965. With a strong reputation for integrity, advocacy, and understanding, we are dedicated to serving you and your legal needs, whether it's personal, business, or anything in between. Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, and Ian Weber bring decades of experience to the table, offering comprehensive legal care tailored to your unique situation. At Wiener, Hill & Weber, we're here to provide the outstanding legal support you deserve.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Line.
Good pass from Macy Bainfeld out of the timeout. Krebs with a roll shot is dug. On the left side, McDaniel, dug by Gamby. Macy steps in, takes the second ball to Krebs. Krebs is dug. Free ball coming, lack of communication. You have a middle, Heisler trying to send a free ball, and you have a libero, your senior leader, Aubrey Hammer, coming up from the back row to push it. Middle's got to learn to let the libero go. If you're not facing the net, she sees where she's going, and she knows she wants to push that somewhere. Ends up in an air and a point for the Rams. McDaniel powers one through the block and down. 23-13. She'll now go back to serve. Good pass there from Macy Bainfeld. Krebs on the outside, mishits that ball. That was all fingers. It sails long out of bounds. Point to the Apaches. Daniel, good serve. Krebs with the tip this time. Is blocked. I don't know if you call that a block or partially attacked back at her. Coach Haggerty's going to take her second time out here. 23-15. Her team leads by 8. She's not pleased with how things are going. We'll take time out with them and be right back after this.
That & Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Batt & Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
McDaniel continues to serve. Schaublin goes to Krebs. Krebs, well, that did not appear like it was touched, but the official said it was. Right side attack, dug by Schaublin, tipped over by Wells. Left side swing, that'll be a kill out there for Kuhlman. Samantha Kuhlman gets a kill. Daniel, who's been kind of a risky server all night, but taking a little more off this time to make sure, but that's going to result in a kill for Tatum Krebs when you do that too often. Good pass, good set, and Krebs puts it away, and the Rams have match point on the board. Brought to you by Okolona Tavern. It's 24-16, and Krebs will go back and try to serve this match away. Service air long. Trying to go for the home run ace to get the match win. But a little too much hot sauce on that one. Now it'll be Perez, as the Rams have 7 match points here. So Perez has got to serve at least 7 in a row. Painfelt, perfect pass. Gamby terminating, and she does! Paige Gamby closes out the sweep of the Apaches. 25-17, 25-23, 25-17. We'll take a break and come back with the Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services postgame show, where we'll hand out our Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game right after this on Tinora Rams Live.
A heartfelt thanks to the Ram families of Laura Kepi, a dedicated lifelong supporter of the Tinora Rams.
Oh boy, can you smell that burger? It's coming from the Firestone Tavern for 4 years running. They have clinched the title of best burger in the region, and now you can add the best pizza in the area to their resume, as they recently won the Reader's Choice Award. Additionally, Firestone Tavern has tasty appetizers, great wings, and much, much more. Chef Aaron and his outstanding staff are committed to providing only the best for their patrons. Stop by after the game for refreshing drinks and all the sports you could wish for. You'll find them at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. Give them a ring at 419-785-4015 or order online at thecompounddefiance.com. Firestone Tavern sends its best wishes to all student athletes of the Tinora Rams. Your trusted pool and spa specialists in Northwest Ohio are Defiance Water Recreation. They are your all-in-one destination for pools, spas, and water care solutions in the region. With over 44 years of experience, they offer top-quality in-ground pool installations, expert maintenance services, and a full selection of pool and spa supplies to keep your water crystal clear all year long. They offer custom in-ground pools, above-ground pools, hot tubs, and spas, along with complimentary professional water testing to ensure a cleaner, healthier pool and spa. Located at 1495 Ralston Avenue in Defiance. Stop by and see Brent and Julie Signs and their excellent team. For more information, give them a call, 419-782-2618. Defiance Water Recreation says, let's go Rams! Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook. Higbee Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Yep, the mowers are put away for the year, and the snow and ice are here for these winter months. No business owner wants to shovel the snow, so we have the answer for you at Straight Line Outdoor Lawn Service. We'll take that heavy burden off of your shoulders. If you need your business lot cleared, Straight Line Outdoor will help you keep that shovel inside. But it's never too early to start planting for the spring when the grass starts growing and growing fast. Now is a great time to start thinking about landscape designs. So get with Straight Line Outdoor for a free quote and design rendering. To get on their list of snow and ice removal or that spring landscape redesign, give Straight Line Outdoor a call at 419-576-2663 or visit their website at straightlineoutdoor.com. Founded in 1997, Straight Line Outdoor is a proud sponsor of Tinora student athletes. Are you looking for a new home or auto insurance agent? Do you have inquiries about Medicare, or are you nearing retirement? Perhaps you want to save for retirement or establish a small investment portfolio for your family. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services in Defiance is your ideal choice. Tim Bidlack boasts over 10 years of investment expertise and can guide you in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, and other financial planning areas. If you require home or auto insurance, Austin Bidlack is ready to assist you. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, Tim and Austin will collaborate with you to guarantee your home, auto, or business is thoroughly protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services is situated at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a complimentary quote. You can also reach out to Tim or Austin online via their Facebook page. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services extends best wishes to all Tinora Rams athletes this season.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
All right, Michael Sebring back out here at the mountaintop. Tinora High School Rams defend the home court and get the big victory in the GMC over the Fairview Apaches. Now, keep in mind, I don't have the exact number because my research isn't as good as it was last year for last 3 years when I was doing this full time, but I believe it's the last 6 years in a row. The winner of this match goes on to win the GMC championship in volleyball. So we'll see if that continues. But as I said, Paulding, Ayersville, Edgerton, at least all going to have a big say in that. As mentioned, the Ayersville Pilots have a loss in conference already, but that was a 5-set loss. The Apaches over at the reservation with a 16-14 fifth set. So very closely contested. Take a look at some of the final numbers. Stats brought to us by BSN Sports. Mr. Jim Garris. Paige Gamby puts in yet another double-double. 18 kills, 7 airs on her 37 attempts. She gets 297 defensively. She had 15 digs to lead the way. So double-double, for those that don't know, double-figure stat category. Basketball, it's like rebounds, assists, points, or steals, or blocks. In volleyball, it's pretty much kills and digs. It's just too easy to get double-figure assists. Those aren't something that count towards the double-double. But if you get kills and digs, or possibly aces, if you ever get to double-figure and aces, that's how you get a double-double. And it's super impressive. And Paige Gamby is a machine when it comes to the double-doubles. Tatum Krebs led the team with 21 kills, but had an uncharacteristic 10 errors tonight. Usually 1, 2, or 3 possibly for Tatum Krebs. 10 errors tonight on 49 swings for a 224 attack percentage. Addison Dominic had the other kill for the Rams with 1. Rams had a total of 40. Krebs and Gamby combined for 39 of them. Schaublin had 39 assists, or 36 assists, excuse me. Also led the team in aces with 3. Paige Gamby, excuse me, was the only Ram perfect at the service line tonight. She was 16 for 16 serving with 1 ace. Actually had the most attempts as well. Christina Meyer was 14 of 15, and so was Macy Bainfeld, each with 1 assist or 1 ace as well. Defensively, as we mentioned, Gamby led the way with 15 digs. Also in double figures was Macy Bainfeld with 10. And Brooklyn Bainfeld and Jade Signs each had 7 assists chipping in the back row. Also, Rams had a total of 3 blocks. Addison Dominic was in on all 3 assist blocks. 1 with Tatum Krebs and 2 with Paige Gamby. So we are waiting here for the player of the game to come back out of the locker room. And we'll see if we can get her up here for a quick interview, and then we'll get out of here. Nice early night. Only 8 o'clock. Gotta love those sweeps. They go nice and quick. So we'll take a break, wrangle up our player of the game, get her a T-shirt, compliments of Higbee Embroidery. We'll have that for you right after this on Tinora Rams Live.
The Crescent News and Crescent News Media provide local news, sports, feature stories, obituaries, daily TV, and comics, and a weekly Entertainment Today edition, and so much more to the 6-county area surrounding Defiance. In addition to traditional print advertising, Crescent News Media offers local and regional digital marketing, including social media, and more. The Crescent News publishes a variety of specialty sections, including many for high school sports. Other advertising options include custom designs and printing for vinyl banners, window and door clings, and specialty inserts. For editorial questions, please call Todd Helberg at 419-784-5441, extension 300-738. For advertising questions, give Jason Hohenbrink a ring, extension 300-725. Call the circulation department for our current specials at extension 300-701 or 300-704. Subscriptions are available for both print and digital formats and can be purchased for as little as 1 month at a time. Visit crescent-news.com or visit their Facebook page for more info. The Fort County Career Center offers experience-based education to prepare students for success in college, secondary education, and in various careers. They have partnered with 22 school districts located across 4 Northwest Ohio counties, including Defiance, Fulton, Henry, and Williams, to provide a one-of-a-kind educational experience. High school students have the opportunity to enroll in 30 rewarding career and technical programs in their junior and senior years. The enrollment at Fort County Career Center has exceeded 1,000 students and accounts for approximately 28% of the area's juniors and seniors. Fort County Career Center also offers a range of adult programming and business services to improve the employability and productivity of the surrounding community. Approximately 2,000 adult students use the school's adult programming each year, which includes programs in health, public safety, industrial training, information technology, and human resources. Interested in a visit or more information? Call them at 419-267-3331 or visit online at fortcounty.net. Fort County Career Center says, go Rams! Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
All right, we're back out here at the mountaintop at Tinora High School. We are going to hand out a Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game Award. The suspense is killing everybody. Dum, dum, dum. There we go. Paige Gamby, congratulations. I understand in your 4 years of high school sports now, this is your 99th Higbee Embroidery. I just made it up. It's your 99th T-shirt, and I think Keith Brown told me that with your 100th, you get a free set of steak knives.
Oh, really?
So congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Keith, right, we can work that out. Let's look at your stats tonight. You got 18 kills, only 7 errors, a .297 attack percentage. You were 16 of 16 at the service line with 1 ace, the only player who served tonight for Tinora not to miss a serve. And you led the team in digs again with 15, so yet another double-double. I talk about how difficult it is to get a double-double, and then you just go out there and get one every night like it's your job. Talk about your mentality of focusing as much on – because I said even last year, what made you, to me, a first-team All-Ohio player was that you are basically as good in the back row defensively as you are in the front row offensively. So what's your mentality back there when you're playing defense?
I just know I have to go for everything, even if it hurts, I guess. I just dive.
Pain's temporary.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
You're a catcher. Who feels pain?
Yeah.
Right?
I hit my balls all the time.
You just need to wear all your catcher's gear out there. Maybe not the mask.
Yeah.
But what a win. I mean, a sweep of the Fairview Apaches. I don't think anybody saw that coming. This has been such a back and forth battle between you guys the last several years, all 4 years of your years in high school. For you guys to come out here and get the convincing win and sweep them in 3 sets, what a relief that is to set up the rest of the year for you guys.
Yeah.
What was your approach coming in here as you know you're going up against a tough Fairview team that had a lot of their players back, and you guys have lost almost everything?
Yeah. We knew we had to make sure we cover basically all the court because their hitters hit everywhere. So we told everyone to move around and told our hitters to hit the spots that we saw. And,
I don't think I have this. This is why no one can hear you. There we go. Were you as surprised as I was to see Aubrey Hammer move to libero between the first and second set?
Mm-hmm. I think it was Brooklyn. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I was confused. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they weren't getting much offense out of her, and she is their best passer. Mm-hmm. So I guess I kind of get it. But then their offense, they had no offense then either, too. Yeah. So it's a tough decision for Amy to make there, but. Yeah. Worked out well for you guys. You get the win. You set it up. You're 2-0 in the conference. It's still, Paulding's looking really good this year. They're going to be coming for you. Edgerton's still having a good year. There's a lot of work left to do. Yeah. But getting this early win over Fairview just has to give you guys a bunch of confidence for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Or something else. I had a really good question in mind. I thought of it, and then it just goes away.
No. Yeah. Happens.
Do you miss the other much shorter, less athletic Paige?
Yeah, I
that's not here this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I miss her a ton.
She misses you, sort of. I think, kind of. Okay.
Yep.
She just likes whenever time you see her, you yell Paige at the highest pitched voice you possibly can when you see her. It makes her day. So do that all the time.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All the time.
I'll do it.
Okay. We'll give her one now.
Hi, Paige.
There it is. All right. She won't watch this, but I'll tell her you did it. Okay. So congratulations. Another player of the game, another T-shirt to make a 19 quilts out of when you graduate.
Thank you.
All right. Good job tonight, Paige, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
If I'd have unmuted her mic like the first 3 questions, you'd have heard a lot more of what she said, but, I'm rusty. All right. That's going to do it for us here from the mountaintop. Let's see. Let's look at the schedule here. The Rams are on the road at Evergreen on Thursday, and then they have that tri-match on Saturday. Ottawa Hills and Bluffton, a couple of tough teams there. I don't know if that's at Ottawa. It was at Ottawa Hills last year. Oh, it's versus. Oh, that's a home. That's a home tri-match. So they're hosting Ottawa Hills and Bluffton on Saturday for that tri-match. And then they'll pick up GMC play again next week with Antwerp at home. I guess I'll be back for that next week then. All right. So congratulations to the Rams, to Paige Gamby on her player of the game. And I'm going to sign off. We'll let you take a look at the crowd while we play the ads. This is Michael Sebring getting out of here, signing off, saying good night and good sports.
And thanks again for you for watching and listening. And to all of our sponsors, Wiener Hill and Weber, our broadcast sponsor, our every game this season. Our other sponsors are Optimal Performance and Fitness and Defiance and Napoleon Clubhouse Pizza and A. Batten Stevens Body Shop, Jewel Grain, Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters, Wooden Indian Pawn Shop, Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon, Hall Crop Insurance, Signs Excavating, Higby Embroidery, Drop Zone Pizzeria, Stryker, and Airsville, Oklahoma Tavern, Mulvey Valley Title Agency, BSN Sports, Firestone Tavern, Postuma Insurance and Investments, Northwest Ohio Sports, Brother Tacos Catering, Schlegel Farms, Laura Kepi, Jake, Samantha, and Milo Essick, Kevin Weber of Weber Materials, Prosperity Painting, Stark Brothers Advertising, Matt Yost of Remax Realty, Straight Line Outdoor Lawn Care, Mossy Oak Properties and Signs Pub, Patriot Outdoor Hunting, South 66 Lanes, Holbrook Plumbing, Crescent News, Marco's Pizza, Fort County Career Center, McCarthy's in Defiance, Barney's in Evansport, Defiance Therapeutic Massage and Wellness Center, Harvest Moon, the old St. Mike stop out after the game for a fantastic time out there, Defiance Water Recreation, thank you Brent and Julie Signs, Buckeye Aerial Ag, Sean Hammond, one of our new sponsors, appreciate them, and our replay sponsor, Homeyer's Monumental. And of course, thanks Michael Hearn and Mr. Gene Sugg for voicing our commercials over. So that's it.